there's a lot of talking going on right now about everybody, and unfortunately, in this store, if you tell it to somebody, it's going to get to whoever it's said about. And so this isn't going to be a conversation about bashing anybody or anything. We're just going to get to the bottom of everything, because we have the best team in this building. We do. I have the best commercial parts pro, and I have the 2 best retail parts pros in the business. I know I do. And I want to get to where we can work as one team cohesively every day, and there not be any problems. So I want this to be where if there's an issue, we lay it out right now, and that way it's over with. So who's going to start?
A while ago, you said we was coming back here to talk about who was going to do what next week. Did he not say that?
It's getting there. It's getting there. But
Okay.
this is going to happen first.
Okay.
Because, I hear so much. And everything comes back to me. Like,
Sure it does.
I mean,
Goes
I know
back to
we
me
get,
and her and
I have issues that I hear, that we have with Anthony, and I have issues that we have with everybody. And I want to know them. I want everything on the table, so that
Right. It's just common courtesy to let somebody know when you're going out with the customer, whether or not we're on the phone or not. Just, hey, I'm walking outside.
Okay.
There's been where I'm here, I can't do mine, and I may not look like I'm doing anything back there, but most of the time I am back there. On my phone today was all commercial, and that's what I showed Michelle. And just common courtesy to say that. I don't like being left here. I'm sure he doesn't like being left here busting ass by himself up front when there's 2 people out there.
Okay.
And that's happened before.
Right.
Michelle knows we're not supposed to do that. You set the rules where, and no offense, I don't want you getting upset with me. You told us before he walked in this door, we do not take batteries out of cars. You said that because you said we're not going to be responsible for that.
Right, and
then you say something different. So what is our policy?
So our policy now is take care of the customer. And
so we take it out of the car.
And that's with
and we charge it.
And so that's what I was telling Michelle. It all depends on the situation. If it's a little old lady or somebody
we know that. We're not going to try to say no.
Somebody who can't do it for themselves.
If there's a grown boy.
Right. If there's a grown boy or man or whatever, no, we're not doing it for them.
Exactly.
And that's it. Like,
we all have to be on the same page. And if you tell him something, then you should let us know. If you tell us something, you should let Anthony or whoever else is in the building the same thing.
Let me chime in a little bit. Since we're on this policy thing, we should be doing everything policy wise, right?
Yes, sir.
So, is one of the things sitting down on the job is that policy?
I can sit back there.
So you have a clearance on that?
I haven't. Blake says I can.
Is there a clearance on that though?
So you step in the building and it.
No, I'm just saying you putting it there to where we got to follow policy, right?
Right. There's
so
no
that's
policy
not policy.
About not sitting down.
But that's not policy.
Okay, so take the chairs and throw them away.
And another thing.
No, I'll take them home because they belong to
I'm just saying you brought this out. If you want to stay strict by the book, we need to stay strict by the book. We can't pinpoint certain things, right?
All right.
So another thing, Facebook.
Okay.
Are we allowed to Facebook while we're on the clock? While we're on the floor?
I was going to get to that. Okay. So our cell phones have become.
And I was on my phone today.
I know that we've all used our phones, but we have gotten. And it's me. It's everybody in this store.
Okay.
I'm taking full responsibility for this.
Okay.
We have gotten too lax with our phone.
Okay.
And yes, you use your phone because I know they call you constantly on your phone.
Right.
That Robert calls me on my phone. But we've got to get away from.
Right. So I can't tell them to send me no pictures.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
That's outside of Facebook. But that's outside of Facebook, though.
But you can use your phone for business. I know that you have a lot of stuff going on at home. You can use it for that. But
no. That'd be the next thing to turn up in my face. But go ahead.
No, it's not. That's why I said this is not a bashing thing, because this is my fault too. Because I'm the one who I've done it. I get bored and I pull out my phone. Okay. We're gonna work as a team here, and if that's the case, we have to be united as one.
Okay.
And I'm just saying that the cell phone thing, you can use it. I know family comes first, always. So I know we have a lot of family issues, you know, with different things going on. So that's fine. Just if we have downtime, don't do Facebook. And like I'm gonna spread that to everybody in the store because that's something that we all do. You know, if you're helping a customer, by all means, do whatever it takes. And that's, I'm being honest about that. You know, I don't care what we do on our phones as long as they don't. I don't want somebody to come in here and see that we were on Facebook or see that we posted something at 10 o'clock in the morning that when we were working, because it hasn't happened in here, but it has happened other places.
And I just want to put this out there as well, too. Just point blank, have I done anything to offend you, Michelle?
I didn't like how you got angry at me because I asked Blake a question.
When?
You don't remember when I asked
do
you about
not.
the battery thing and you?
No, you text
You
behind my
kinda
back and
seemed
we
like you
both
jumped
mentioned
at
that.
Me
No, I was just asking a question.
I asked him a question.
No, I was just asking a question because the way it seemed like you was going behind my back trying to do
I
something.
wasn't going behind your
That's
back.
why
I
we
was
need to.
asking
That's why we need to
him
talk as a team.
because he
you know?
didn't tell me that we can
Right.
do it that way.
And we discussed
I
that.
have been told, not by him plus our previous manager, that we do not do this.
Right.
We do not do that.
Right.
And it was company policy, I thought. That's why.
Right, and for a long time it was, and that was something that I was firm on because I did not believe in it. You know, but here recently it has been, you're down on sales, you do whatever it takes to get a sale.
We're down on sales because of Otto's on beating us in prices.
I know that, and that's something else that we're, you know, I'm not working on it because it's above my pay grade, but they are working on it. Whether it looks like it or not, you know, they're working on getting us the remodel. They're working on
And not having parts.
lowering our prices and getting more parts in. You know, every 2 months I get a spin in the store, and that's what I've got a list with Robert of everything that I want spun. I mean, we just did
The hoses.
the BWD. We did hoses. I did shocks and struts the other day, or you know, me, Corey, and Brian did shocks and struts. So, you know, I have a laundry list of stuff that we're going through, and we're spinning constantly, trying to get more and more and more
We
in the
need the
store.
tags redone everywhere so we can scan them.
Yes, and I want to start with AC, and I know we've been talking about AC before,
Yeah.
because I mean it's a mess. And then from there we've got to go to power steering hoses. Those are our 2 weak areas.
But I mean, I just need to get this out of me, right, fam? So that's it, right? Just that miscommunication. You thought that I was coming. Well, I apologize about that. If you thought that, you know, I was coming at you the wrong way, okay? I apologize about that.
Okay.
But that's it. So we're good. Okay, Miss Billy,
Yes,
what
sir.
have I done to you that?
You haven't. You haven't. You just gotta know me. And Blake knows me. And she knows me. I seem short with everybody. I'm not though, because I've tried to come around and I've talked to you. I tell you goodbye. It's nothing to you or against you. It's just my nature. And if I've done anything to offend you, I apologize. But it's not. It's you. I know this sounds mean. We're all equal, and that's how I see it. We're all equal in the store. Me, you, and Michelle.
And me, and that's
So
the thing.
you're above us.
I know, but at
You
the
are,
at the
right.
end of the day, we are.
And it's like he said, Anthony, people go back and whatever you say, it gets to that person.
Correct.
Because I have been told that you're all up in my commercial, asking questions, looking and digging through my, not digging, literally digging, but looking through, asking questions. And that bothers me. And just let me. I know, and I know.
Okay,
I know.
I'll let you finish
I-
talking, but I got to come back at that because
Okay, and
Just finish
and like
off.
I said, it's people that talks and it gets
Mhm.
back.
Mhm.
And I've been doing it for 12 years. That's my baby back there. And yes, I get on my Facebook and I look because that's my little downtime too. But most of the time, I'm on that phone looking for parts because you know yourself, we got to go out of the box. And when they told me that you was wondering and asking questions and how I got prices and how I did this and that, it bothered me. Because I mean, I know what I'm doing, and I don't like to be questioned about my job.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I'd rather you come to me and ask me questions and
Sure.
ask me things instead
Sure.
of me finding out by Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Sure.
You know,
No,
and that bothers me
Mhm.
because I don't mess with nobody up front, and I help as much as I can up front,
Okay.
and I don't question nobody.
Okay.
And it's just, and
So
I
here's-
did go.
Here's what I have, Miss Billy. This is my 6th week on
Yes, sir.
with this company.
Yes, sir.
I have no idea how to go in and look at commercial
Right.
stuff.
I know.
So I don't know where you're getting that information from with me
Right,
digging into
right.
commercial. I don't even know how to dig into commercial
Right.
yet.
And that's what I said.
You know,
It-
so that's the thing that we have an issue with in this store. People communicating the wrong information. You know?
We know
And
this.
then when someone says something behind your back to someone else and then that person tells you, you're like,
what did
I don't
do?
even trust these people up in here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And
that's
that's
why I try
not
and
the
keep
type
to
of
my
business
stuff.
that it needs to be.
Because we're all a team in here, and we got to work together. Because if I'm off
Correct.
like I've been, I want to be able to leave, and if he's not here, then throw it at you and Michelle to do it. Because
Sure.
y'all are the next ones up,
Absolutely.
and it's got to be done. And I want my people, because I call them my babies, to trust you too.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can't trust y'all, then I feel like I gotta come back and fix everybody's mistakes. And you know, I've had to do that, not with you, but before
I
you
don't know. They
stepped.
didn't.
You know what I mean?
But
I made them mad. So
I must say, it's a way about doing everything conversation wise. It's been plenty of times where
Communication.
the tone and the communication is not where it needs to be.
Oh.
It's not where it needs to be.
Not
I
up
give
front.
you respect. I deserve respect back.
And I respect
likewise for Michelle, and likewise for Blake. I'm not going to come talk to you in any kind of way. So I'm not going to take anyone talking to me in any kind of way.
Right. You
So
want to be
if I
treated
feel
like you.
correct,
Yeah,
so if
I
I feel
agree
that
with
I'm
you.
getting talked to down like I'm a nobody, then that's gonna hurt me and that's gonna offend me, and I'm gonna have an issue with it.
Well,
You know, 'cause
I completely agree.
I'm
with you.
gonna tell you this right now. I don't talk to nobody with Blake in here. If I got an issue, I go to Blake. I don't go to nobody else. That's not the
Because
type of
that-
person I am.
Right.
You know, so just going back to that, I was in professional baseball for 12 years. I dealt with backstabbers. I got out of that, and I come here. I don't need that here. You know, because
And then
that's the
running
issue
people also.
when you feel that you're being harassed in the workplace. That's
Well-
out of everybody's hand here. That's a corporate thing. That's a HR thing. You know, a
I
lot of people can
believe
get in
it.
trouble for that.
I believe
So
it.
I don't want to feel like I'm in that position to
And you
where I
shouldn't
gotta
have
go
to.
above everybody that's in the store just to plead my case and just to show them, vent to them, letting them know that, hey, I'm getting mistreated in this store.
Right.
You know, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't want to come to a workplace to where every time I step through the door, I'm gonna hate seeing you, or I'm gonna hate seeing Michelle, or I'm gonna hate seeing Blake. That's not what work needs to be.
No, it should be fun.
You know, it
And
should be
and
fun.
it should be.
Everyone should work together, no matter what. Like the network
What
gets
are you
down, I know
after?
that gets aggravating. It aggravates me, aggravates Blake, it aggravates you.
Oh, I know
the
that.
phones and stuff, we're losing sales. Something like that, we just gotta woosah, count, and just not take it out on the people that you're around more than your family.
Right.
I mean, we're
And
here
that's
8,
why
9
I said I
hours a day.
apologize if I've done that to you. And it's nothing against you. It's just I get aggravated. I get pissed.
Sure.
Excuse my words. And I've
Sure.
had disagreements with him several times,
I
but
mean-
we've worked through it. And and Michelle will know too. I get mad. I throw my hand up and I say, "Leave me alone," and I have to walk away, or I walk outside because I don't ever get to go outside. Do you see that? I don't.
Mhm.
So it just aggravates, and Michelle will know, and you be honest now, when you tell people you're the assistant manager, that hurts us both because we thought, Michelle on the right, that you was as equal as us. An assistant manager, if you walked in and you was hired as an assistant manager, I told him earlier, tell us. But Blake keeps telling us you're not the assistant manager. And we just want to we want honesty. That's all.
I'm not trying to throw Blake up under the bus or anything,
Right.
but I got chosen into the assistant management role.
Right.
Even when I log in, my name says assistant
and
manager.
we all
I'm in the
have-
management
right,
training.
right.
So therefore, with me saying I'm the assistant
Right.
manager, it's not incorrect.
Right, and that's what I mean. We all have that title underneath our name. We all log in and we all have the assistant manager.
Okay, so if that's the case, then why is
Well,
it offensive when I do
but-
say that?
Because I reckon, and Michelle will agree with me now.
I guess it's got a lot to do with the other person he hired as the assistant on me.
And we was told that nobody was stepping in that
Yeah.
role.
So-
I mean, it has nothing to
So
do with
that's-
you. It's more of
So
The
it
Blake
has
line.
it has
I'm
nothing.
sorry. We're
It
gonna
has,
throw Blake under the bus
yeah,
at
it
this
has
point.
nothing to do with me, but I feel I'm getting penalized for me saying that.
Well, if
So-
how can I say it without you getting upset? We don't throw our titles around. Does that make sense?
We don't
mean,
throw our titles around.
We don't say that. I mean, I could say, well, I'm the commercial manager. I'm just someone back there answering the phone.
Okay.
I don't consider me no better. Not saying that you do consider myself no better than anybody else because I have a commercial manager position.
Okay, so if Blake's not here and they ask for a manager,
The opening
So-
manager.
so
mean,
I should say
I'm getting
no.
to- I'm
I'm
getting to that
I'm
in a
not a
second.
manager.
Well, no,
Right?
no. Now, if you're not, what I do, whoever opens the store, I've thrown them on Michelle because she's opened the store lots of times. If you're opening the store, you're the opening manager. I throw
Which is a key holder.
which is the key holder.
Okay,
yes,
so
sir.
to me that's different. In the business that I've been around, that's different. Assistant manager and a key holder is totally different because you can have plenty of key holders, but when you're brought into a company being labeled as assistant manager or assistant manager in training, that's totally different than a key holder.
And that's the thing is with the reduction of the assistant manager position in the store, that has thrust and that's what I was saying. That has thrust the parts pros into that assistant manager position. Y'all are my assistant managers. I'm lucky to have 3. You know, used to you did. You had the AGM and you have the retail parts pro, the commercial parts pro, and all the key holders. It's not common to see an AGM anymore. So
Right, they got away with all that.
they did. I mean, they have them, and you know, we could have the title here, but instead we have you 3, and we're able to use that to our advantage. And like I said earlier, when somebody comes in the store and they say, I want to speak to the manager, and you say, well, I'm the parts pro, they're like, well, what the hell is a parts pro?
And normally I
And-
don't even handle that.
Well, right, and that's
what I was trying
more
to say. I give them
that's more
to the opening
for these
managers.
two, because I mean,
Yes.
the people you deal with know who you are.
Right.
So